What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am very excited for what is happening today. If this is the first time you've ever seen me ever, I want to thank you so much for joining. Sit back, relax. If you are ever so inclined to go ahead and click that subscribe button, feel free, go ahead, it's all yours. So if you clicked on this video, you are here for a very particular reason, and I am here to share that reason with you. Huda Beauty just dropped 3 new palettes. Now, if you're familiar with the brand, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not, it's okay. So she's known for dropping these super adorable 9-pan eyeshadow palettes, and I believe they started off with the Obsession palettes, like, you know, the Topaz Obsessions and like the blue, the purple, the smoky. I think it started with those, and then they just kind of got elevated, and we have the neon ones, the pastels, the nudes, and now we have this one. We've got the HAZE. It came in this cute little like makeup bag, super cute. So the 3 palettes that we have are Sand HAZE. Then we have Purple HAZE. We have Khaki HAZE. So each of these palettes retails for about $29. Might as well just call it $30, so you know, that's how much the palette costs. Now in this collection, they also released a mini lip collection, which I, oddly enough, didn't receive in PR. But we also got the legit lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and do one eye off camera, get it together real quick, and then I'll be right back to share it with you. So this is the look that I came up with, and unintentionally it is kind of like the perfect fall cut crease. You got the burgundy, cranberry, gold. I didn't intend for that, but we're here, so let's get into it. You guys, how I wish that these shades were named, but they're not. They're not named, so we're just going to move on and carry on with life. First shade I'm taking is this rusty kind of reddish brown. So I'm gonna place the shade in my crease. I'm using a nice big fluffy brush and circular motions to blend and buff the shade out. Honestly, these shades blend out really nicely, but Huda's known for quality products. So staying in the khaki palette, I'm gonna take this very deep brown shade. I'm gonna use this shade and run this along my lower lash line to go ahead and intensify things down here. Now we're diving into the Purple HAZE palette, and I'm taking the deepest purple shade here. I'm going to be using this purple shade to go ahead and add some depth to this crease. I don't think I've really had like a bad experience when using their eyeshadows. Like Huda's pretty like, she doesn't really mess up eyeshadows. I think maybe the only palette I was like, and maybe I've only used it once, was the Retrograde, is it Mercury Retrograde? It's just all pastels. I used it, but pastel's not like an everyday color for me, you know. Now that we have this beautiful plum going on in our crease, it is time to cut the crease, and yeah, you guys know how to cut the crease, and if you don't, I have a video that goes in depth on how. So now that we've cut the crease, it's time to put some metallics on. I really try to just like dip my brush into every palette so we can really utilize all of the shades. So the first color I'm taking is this like rosy gold, like it has rose undertones, but it is predominantly gold. I'm gonna pack this metallic shade on the inner portion of this cut crease. I have to say I'm really happy when metallics perform on their own with no assistance. I didn't have to wet my brush. Next, I'm taking this deep cranberry metallic shade, and this is in the Purple HAZE palette. This color is very pigmented. Do you see that? She's pigmented. And it also makes your life so much easier when you're working with products that perform. So now that I have less product on my brush, I'm just going to blend right in between both shades, and it's almost really gonna create another shade transitioning into this cranberry. Last but not least, I'm taking this very like gold and pink iridescent metallic shade from the Khaki HAZE palette. We're going to pop this right in the inner corner. Beautiful. So I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my eyes and I'll be right back. Okie dokie artichoke, we are back. The eyes are done. I have to say I'm really happy with the way everything's turned out. You know, there wasn't a real struggle when it came to using these palettes, and I'm very happy and grateful for that, because there's nothing worse than using like a bad palette and having just like terrible things happen when you're blending or lots of fallout. So this was a dream to use, but it is time to snatch the rest of this face. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm taking a bronzer, but this one is not something I use all the time. This is the Physicians Formula Bronzer in the shade Endless Summer. Wow. And some of you may be thinking, this beauty mark here is not mine. I have a blemish and I like don't know why I didn't do it before, but I was like, hey, let's just put a beauty mark on it. Like, why not? So for today's blush, I'll be taking the Blush Trio palette from Alamar Cosmetics, and I'll be taking the shade Candela. We're gonna place this on the apples of our cheeks. Just beautiful. Look at this. Love this blush. I've really been liking this opalescent powder from MAC Cosmetics. This is from their holiday collection a few years back. I don't know, this illuminator, like as a highlighter for me, has just been doing everything I need it to be doing. It's not like in your face, loud, and like really bold and striking. It's subtle, beautiful, soft, whispering. Everything that's the opposite of bold and in your face, which is why I like this so much. It just looks really nice on the skin. I thought it was only right to go ahead and use a Huda Beauty product on the lips as well. Unfortunately, I do not have a lip liner by them. Do they make lip liners? Before we even get into that though, I do want to line my lips, and I'm taking the Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Scorpio. So going for more of a like burgundy-ish, nude-ish. Burgundy and nude are complete opposites, but you get me, right? This harsh lip line and the beauty mark though is bringing me way back, like way back into the 90s. This right here is my mom. Like, hi mom. For lipstick, I'm taking the matte lipstick, and this is in the shade Joyride. We're just gonna get this right all up in here and blend it in, you know, like This is like a real strange color. It's like rosy but dead, but it looks nice on the lips. Yes, it does. This is what I wanted. This was it. To be honest, I kind of like what this color is doing. It's not like a brown nude, and it's not like, it's a little deeper than just like a pinkish nude for me. I kind of like this though. Like this is exactly what I needed. This is exactly what I needed to have on my lips today. It is perfect. It is not overwhelming or overpowering in any way, shape, or form. This was a perfect one to go with these eyes and complete our look. So here is the completed look. We are done. We've reached the end. Just a little recap. You can get these palettes online. They do retail for $29 individually, or you can bundle them, like each individual palette with the mini lip HAZE set, and that goes for $45. So I feel like that's a pretty great deal to get like the lip and the eye for $45, or you can just settle for the eye at $29. So your pick, your choose, your take. I must say, I usually do enjoy using Huda's products. Like, they are made very well, they perform well, so I never really have any issues or like any negative things to say really. Like, I liked how everything went today. Like, I didn't struggle, there was no crazy fallout, everything was pigmented. Everything is what I thought it was gonna be, basically. There were no surprises. I don't want a lot of fallout. I don't want it to oxidize funny on my eyelid. Like, nobody got time for that. We do not have time for that. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked this video at all, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If not, I hope you continue having a great day or night, whatever it may be. There are a few of you that have been following me for a while, and you guys have really literally seen me grow. And you guys have literally seen me grow in terms of quality, production, skills, personality, like everything. You guys have literally seen me just like grow and blossom. So if you're not yet a part of this family, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Join us. Okay, we're cool, we're fun. Friendly reminder to go ahead and hit that bell button so you're notified every single time I upload a new video. That is all for now, and I'll see you beautiful and amazing people in the next video. Bye, you guys.